For weeks, Palestinians in Gaza have been holding sit-in protests. They're angry over a new agreement between the US and the main UN agency in charge of Palestinian refugees. Under the terms, anyone who is proven to be involved in terror activities will be excluded from receiving aid or barred from working with the UN. That includes people who have received military training or participated in the Palestinian resistance against Israel. The US considers the majority of the groups in Gaza as terror organizations.
I think this decision is unfair to Palestinian citizens. I believe any Palestinian living under an occupying state has the right to belong to one of these factions and demand their legitimate rights.
US President Joe Biden's administration announced it would restore funding to Palestinians, which was cut in 2019 by Donald Trump. But another condition of this US money is that it would monitor the curriculum in Unrwa schools. Palestinians say such outside interference is unacceptable.
It is our right, like all people in the world, to teach about the Palestinian cause and history in our schools. I think the Israeli occupation is putting huge pressure on the Unrwa administration and on the American administration, criminalizing the Palestinian people and trying to end something called the Palestinian refugee cause.
The Unrwa provides aid to around 5.7 million people. It's heavily dependent on donor countries to keep its operations running.
The EU, the US administration, Japan, Australia and Canada provide 98% of UNRWA's budget. If the UNRWA withdraws from these agreements, this means the financial collapse of UNRWA. Some people are angry because they believe this agreement will affect the recipients and the services we provide. This is absolutely not true.
But activists worry this agreement will lead to more decisions that weaken their efforts.
Protesters have vowed to continue their demonstrations until the conditions of the Unrwa deal are reworked. They say that accepting aid at the expense of the Palestinian cause is simply too high of a price to pay. Nizar Sadawi, TRT World, Gaza.